All right, hey guys. All right, we're gonna check this one out. So, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? Hopefully, everybody's been having a good week so far. Just on here a little bit, doing a few food reviews and seeing what you guys are up to. Doing okay. Hope you guys are having a good one. So yes, just been doing a little bit of chilling, a little bit of checking some stuff out. Get that one a little bit straight there. All right. Yes. So, yeah, yeah. Just been checking a few things out here and there, seeing what's up there. Been kind of quiet here lately. Yeah, it's mid 70s, low 80s. So it's been actually kind of nice. Not real hot, not cold. Kind of in the middle. I like it just like this. If it doesn't get much above 80, I'm actually pretty good. And yeah, so yeah, kind of cool when it's just like this. Not too hot, tolerable, a lot of different stuff. Okay, well, yeah, well, I guess that's good. Yeah, so mostly been staying home and seeing what's out there. Had a little bit of a tough time finding some of the stuff and interesting items to find. And all right, there we go. Straighten it out. Yeah, yeah. Plus everything out there is it's yeah. There's just a lot of crazy stuff going on. So yeah, just been trying to find some stuff and looking online. A lot of new stuff actually is coming out from the different vendors in the stores. Lots of different strange items, summertime items. Definitely, I guess for the summertime, you're getting into all that. No, actually, I've made my trek to Burger King. I've made my trek to a bunch of other places. I've just been kind of catching up on all the different reviews and trying to get through some of the things that I actually have around here that I've had for a little bit, and I'm just trying to get through all the different items. And there are a few items that just came out that I just ended up getting, and I will get to those as soon as I possibly can. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail. What did I have? I had some ramen. So if you guys saw the thumbnail, now this one is, I don't know, this one, I guess this is a little story behind this one. I heard this was coming out. I actually ordered it about 2 weeks ago, and it got almost all the way here, and then they sent me a notification that there was a problem and it was damaged, and they sent it back because it couldn't deliver. I guess something happened where it exploded, maybe, and they sent it back. They gave me a refund, and what I did is I reordered it, and surprisingly, the second time it only took like 2 days to ship. Now I know this was all the rage back in my day when I was in high school and even like junior high. I'd stay up all night, play D&D, maybe watch MTV. I don't know. It's in school, and this one, like I said, it's new, although it's not quite the same. This is the Jolt Cola, but it is not really Jolt Cola. It is an energy drink by Redcon One. And remember, the slogan was twice the caffeine, twice the sugar, but this is zero sugar. So Not quite the same, but the can is the same. Yeah. And you taste the legend. I got this one on Amazon. I think it's in Vitamin Shop and maybe some of the other stores like that. You can try to find it. Maybe if you go into like Walmart or somewhere, they might have it as well. This by the Redcon one is the producers of Bang, and I guess like the parent company, but it is reminded me of when I was back in junior high, and you'd stay up all late night and have D&D games and cramming for a study, cramming for late night. You had a test the next day, or you'd get Pop Rocks and Jolt, and you'd be flying all night long. Beavis would certainly show up then, but not quite the same. That was before they had energy drinks, or you'd just slam a Mountain Dew or a Dr. Pepper because those had the most caffeine in them. And I think they might have maybe started coming out with Red Bull way back when. But yeah. So yeah, just they actually had a Jolt Cherry one too for a minute. And then somewhere like, was it like 18 or 19 or something? I think they discontinued the Jolt Cola because, I don't know, I guess the people couldn't handle the caffeine or whatever. I'm not sure. They stopped producing it along with all the other good stuff back in the day, like some of the New York seltzers and a lot of the different other items as well. So yeah, just some stuff that brings you back to the childhood. And I remember getting all that stuff when I was in high school. Seltzers, New York Seltzer, what was it? Koala, Sobe, Snapple, all those fun, interesting flavors. So yeah, it was that was one of them. And what did I do? Did one the other day, like a week or two ago, and I think it was a quick test. It was I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something really. I think it was snack, like energy bars, I think is what it was. Mostly just real quick. Sometimes I can't qualify for them, and you have to go, like, I think it's like 60 days between tests. Sometimes they don't let you do that. Occasionally they'll need people, and then they'll like waive the time, and then want to get some people in there, but it's just okay. So I haven't really done too much of that. I have been trying to go to the different places, some of the new releases on things out there. I think let's see, today's Wednesday. Friday you'll see another what's new item, and still got a couple other ones to try. Different, lot of what's poppin', that kind of thing. A lot of those different ones, candies. There's just a whole lot of stuff. And let's see, what else? There was one that I just recently picked up. This is a new one, and I found this one, the Flamin' Hot Cheddar Barbecue Cheetos. That's a new one from Old Chester. And yeah. And I was actually able to find a couple other items as well. So. And some of them are summertime releases, I guess. like this one. I don't know if you've seen ice cream sandwich inspired Chips Ahoy. Yeah, it's a new one. So definitely, yeah, this one's fairly new. I kind of checked that one out. And I went the other day, I almost had a heart attack. I almost had a heart attack when I went online. I heard these were coming out. And I went to the Oreo site directly, and they just wanted a fortune for it. I could not see paying $10 for 2 boxes of cookies and then $16 shipping. That was ridiculous. I couldn't pay what would have been about 25 or 30 bucks of shipping and tax and all that. So it would have been like 30 bucks for 2 boxes of cookies, and I just could not pay that. So I actually was able to locate it on Amazon for about 5 bucks. And I don't know if you guys know. This is the new Oreo flavor. Review coming soon. Apparently you get a song download is with that as well. Not only cookie, but you get a song download. So you can use the code and download it and check out your keep up with Selena. Yep, cookie and a song. I'm not up with her music, so I'm, it's not my real thing, but I guess if you guys are into it, definitely check it out. So yeah, it was that was something new. What else? Yeah, a couple new things dropped. I know some of the new McDonald's got a new item. Wendy's, I did see the Wendy's now. If you do an online exclusive, you can get a 3-pack of Frosties for like 10 bucks. So you might want to check that out. What else? You saw the other day I did the Jack in the Box. I did the T-Pain meal and the Twisted Soda. So that one was kind of different. A bunch of new items over there as well. And I did go to Burger King the other day. Tried out their How to Train Your Dragon, the Whopper, the mozzarella fries, and then the soaring strawberry. There's a lot of stuff out there. I guess summertime, you're getting into the drinks and all that stuff. Yeah, the T-Pain meal, I mean, it made a little more sense because if you got, I think it's the regular sandwich, either the burger tater or the chicken tater one, and I think it was like $7 or $8 for just a sandwich, and it was $12 for the meal. So that was actually a pretty good deal because you get the sandwich, curly fries, a taco cookie, and a drink for about 12 bucks. Or you can pay about 8 bucks for the sandwich on its own. So that kind of made sense. Guess whenever you can save a little bit of money, go for it. I know I did get the air freshener along with that one, so that was kind of cool. I guess I was there while supplies last. I think they only had so many to give out. So yeah, the T-Pain meal. Keep thinking of the Mr. T. What's your prediction for this? I predict pain. So yeah. Anyway, that's a lot of new stuff. Tonight I'm not having any pizza or anything tonight. I don't know. Having a little bit of bread. Throat's a little bit dry tonight. I don't know why. Hi, Ziggy. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, the T-Pain meal, kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it. They got a lot of different other stuff too. They got all the drinks. They've got fries. They got the burgers. I think they've even got a couple other things as well. Those will be coming up soon. There was a whole lot of new stuff over there. And unfortunately, not everybody has Jack in the Box in their area. So, unfortunate. They don't have as many as like Burger King or anything like that. Yeah, Ice Cube did the whole what was it, the cheddar, I think it was a cheddar melt or there's something like that. I don't remember. Actually, I think they have I think they started doing their sourdough melt again, if I remember right. But yeah, lots of different stuff to try over there. Oh yeah, Snoop Dogg. He's done a meal. They've done lots of different meal packs. Well, not just there. They also did the other ones that Burger King has done it. Popeyes has done it. Yeah, a lot of. Some of them are a little more creative than others. So I don't know. Go with whatever you like, I guess. So, yeah, definitely a lot of different stuff out there. And did see that McDonald's has got a new Happy Meal. Elio, I don't even know some of these things that are out. I don't even know what they are. It's like cartoon. But they had the Squishmallows that wasn't very long. And they got another one, Elio. With a different toy. Hi, Ziggy. Hi. What are you doing? Did you get food? Okay, you're gonna go. He's over here getting his food. Now he's gone. Bye. I don't know. Cat's weird. He just comes over and he cries, and I was doing a video earlier and he was yelling in it. So, he is a weird cat. I'm telling you. And I don't know. He's getting bad lately now with all the demanding of food and treats and whatever. Yeah. I don't even know. I know they just did the How to Train Your Dragon. That's coming out, I think, in a couple of days. That's going to be the new movie. I think it's like a live action anime type of movie. So that's in collaboration with Burger King. And they did the Minecraft one. Yeah. So, I mean, summertime release of different movies, they promote them. I think there's been some other ones as well. I think some of these other places have tie-ins to some of these movies. Big time stuff out there. They're always tying it into something, I guess, or they're putting someone's name on a meal, calling it something new. But yeah, there's still a lot of stuff out there. Yeah, well, yeah, the celebrity tie-ins or whatever, but no, not so much anymore. I mean, loosely inspired by some of them, but well, technically, Wendy's kind of fell down on it with that SpongeBob SquarePants meal. That was a real big disappointment. He put the SpongeBob SquarePants double sandwich that was just a different sauce. That one was kind of silly. I liked the pineapple frosty thing, but the burger was, yeah. Burger wasn't very creative. They just put a double and threw a little bit different sauce on it and said it's a new meal. And they give you stickers, and I think that was it. Actually, Wendy's does have a new item. It's a sour extreme punch, I believe. There's 3 different flavors. So if you have a Wendy's that has a freestyle machine, you can get these sour extreme in 3 different flavors and in 0 sugar version. So you check that out. I know they did that a little while ago, Rick and Morty exclusive flavors. So if you wanted to do that, Wendy's has that. Nothing, real spectacular there, but definitely something to try. No new burgers, no new items. I'm not sure what they're going to come up with next as far as, well, they've been getting into the Frosty game. So they've got the fusions, the swirls, and all that for right now. So check that out. Let's see. Carl's Jr.'s is kind of, they have like Refresher, and I think they have you could, yeah, I might go check that one out. If you go after, I think it's after 8 o'clock, you can get a for, I guess for $5.99 you can get a meal. You build your own meal, and it's like a burger and chicken stars and a drink and fries for like $6. Not bad. But they kind of close early, so I think they're only open till like 10 or 11. So from like 8 till close. And I know Burger or McDonald's doesn't stay open late here at all. They close by like 10 o'clock, so I have to go there early. And all the other stuff. I know Jack in the Box has their late night meal where you can build your own late night munchie meal. Or you can get the T-Pain meal, I guess. So yeah. And yeah, most of them do not stay open very late at all. But the crazy part is I keep seeing on the application where it says like the chicken sandwich or chicken McNuggets, it says not available after midnight. Well, no one's open after midnight around here anyways. Maybe in the bigger towns they might have like one that is open 24 hours, but none of them around here are open much past 10 o'clock. So I'm not worried about things not being available at midnight. Yeah, Taco Bell stays open. Yeah, I think till like 2 o'clock, maybe on the weekend a little bit later, but yeah, I think mostly around, like 11, 12, maybe 1 o'clock they're open late till then. Jack in the Box is open 24 hours, which is good. And yeah, that's about it. So we actually used to have a place that was open, like a sit-down restaurant was open 24, but I don't think they do that anymore. And I think at one point IHOP was open 24 hours, but I don't think they do that anymore. So yeah, late night munchies, not a lot open. Although there is the donut store downtown, but that's very sketchy, so I don't like going out there, especially after a certain time. It's like, anyways. But now it's actually it's not too bad now. Kids are out of school, so yeah, we actually have 2, and I believe they're both open. We actually have 3. I forgot. We have 3 Jack in the Box, different sides of town. Keep forgetting about the one, because we got the one just down the road from me, then we got one across town, and then we got one way on the other side of town. Yeah, they definitely have changed. sometimes they used to have the sit-down places would open, like Lions, and what else we had? A Lions, and we had like a another sit-down place that actually closed that were open 24 hours, kind of like a coffee shop type thing. I think we had a Denny's somewhere around here that was open late. Um, but yeah, I think we still have a Denny's, but I don't think it's open 24. And then what else do we have? Some couple other ones, but a lot of the places around here are only open for lunch and breakfast and lunch, and they close by like 3 in the afternoon. So I guess that's kind of the standard. I don't know, but definitely best to just get your own and cook your own stuff at home. Yeah, we used to have a lot more buffets. Not anymore. We have I think we have 1 or 2 buffets, and that's about it. There used to be a lot more though. We have an Indian. I don't know if we still have the Indian buffet. I think it's still there, and then I think we used to have like a Chinese buffet. That's not really there anymore. That kind of closed down. I know if I go to another city, they've got the hometown buffet, but I haven't been there in many years. And I think there is still a Golden Corral out that way. Maybe one day I'll take a road trip out there, but for right now, yeah, not really worth it. Yeah. What did we have? One Great Wall of China, I think is one of them was called. That was like an all you can eat. Yeah, it's in a couple towns over. I hadn't been there in many years, so yeah, just I don't know. Buffets are not much anything anymore. Uh, they used to have it. I know. I think Round Table used to do a pizza buffet, and I think Mountain Mike's still does a pizza buffet. I haven't been there for a little while. I know back back a few years ago that Round Table used to have their pizza buffet. It was like $12. We have a Indian buffet. I don't know if they still have that other one or whatever, but I don't really like go there because it's kind of downtown and parking's really tough to get in my downtown area, so I don't go there too much. And I don't think yeah, there is one down a little ways. I went there years ago, but very limited on their buffet items. They don't have very many. Yeah, we have a Round Table just down the street. Unfortunately, they kind of gone downhill. Last time I went in there, it was like pretty much run down, and no one was really in there. And their prices are extremely high for pizza. And last I remember, it was like $12.99 for a pizza and salad buffet. Then if you wanted a drink, it was like another couple bucks. I didn't. I used to go there for a while ago, but nah, just don't go much anymore. It's just way too pricey, and I don't know that they're doing the buffet anymore. They used to. We actually have a Black Bear. I think it's in a couple towns over. I don't know that I have been to it one time many years ago in another area, but I have not been there. I remember something about it. It had like a newspaper for a menu, and they had a lot of. I remember going also to Claim Jumper. I don't know if they still have Claim Jumper, but I remember Claim Jumper always big portions, and they actually did have a salad bar. But oh yeah, all our sherries went out. That was what it was. What it's nothing right now. That was originally, it was called first it was Sizzler, and then it was Baker Square. Then they turned it into this place called Shari's, where they had pies, and then they made it Mel's Diner, and then it was Huckleberries, and now the Huckleberries is closed. There's nothing there right now. I don't know if they're gonna ever make anything else. That place has not had very good luck. It's been many different things, and they didn't last long. Yeah, Korean barbecue's okay. I think we might have we do have a Korean place next to my Domino's. I haven't been there. I know they have like barbecue ribs and stuff like that. The tofu. I don't. I've never really been, so I know they have Hawaiian barbecue. I've seen that with the local moco and grilled pork and all that kind of thing. But I don't know. Not so much anymore. Although I did try a couple of new places that have just opened up, and I will get to that review eventually. I was able to check out that the other day at Dave's Hot Chicken. That one just opened up the other day, so it was okay. Only trouble is it's a little bit tough. It's all right. They don't have a drive-through. You have to go inside and wait for it. And there's a couple other places that have actually been opening different places. So I'm trying to check some of the new stuff out. See what's up. What else? Yeah, it's not the most wonderful chicken. It's not the worst chicken. It's okay. I mean, we don't even have a Raising Cane's anywhere near here. A lot of people swear by it, but we don't have one, and I don't think there's gonna be any plans for a Raising Cane's around here. So I'm not worried about missing it. But yeah, some people they wait in line for hours and hours for this Raising Cane that's supposed to be, and was it Zaxby's and Bojangles and that, but we don't really have that here, so not in the correct area, I guess. It's not big enough. Not big enough around here. Oh well. Work with what I got. They're always coming out with some new stuff. Some of them don't last very long. Yeah, I know we have the one place. Yeah, we do have an In-N-Out. So that one's always good. I haven't been there for a little while. Maybe I'll head back there, get something new. Yeah, they got a couple other places as well that I recently tried. New stuff that's opening up all the time. No, pretty much Sizzler is dead. I think we had one long time ago, and they've been gone for many years. So don't know that they even are around anymore. I know all the Marie Callender's closed, and Sizzler's has been gone for quite a while. Yeah, that one place used to be Sizzler a long time ago, and that's been gone many years. So I don't think we have. They don't have Sizzler. Although I used to go there. I remember back in the day. You get the all-you-can-eat salad bar. I think popcorn shrimp or whatever that they had. This has been a while. Probably like 20 years. Yeah, Quiznos. We had a Quiznos. I didn't care for it, and it was very expensive. And then they ended up closing down all the Quiznos. So no big loss there as far as I was concerned. I remember going there one time and I got uh, was it a sandwich? Oh yeah, I have Indian food all the time. I got a sandwich, chips, and a drink, and it was like $26 for the all that stuff. It was crazy, and it wasn't that. I don't know. I did not care for Quiznos at all because it was like too fancy. I mean, I want a sandwich. I want just plain roast beef sandwich, and they had what was it, peppered roast beef on rosemary bread with garlic aioli sauce and smoked cheddar or something like that. That's too much for me. Too much going on for me. I just like plain stuff. I don't like all the different ingredients, so I did not care for them too much. And I'm not real big on hot toasted sandwiches. I think it kind of makes the bread a little bit too tough, and then they seem to toast everything at the Quiznos. So they have been gone for quite a while. We used to have a place called Blimpie. That went away. There was a couple other places, I think, in my mall that gone since. I haven't even been to that mall in 25 years at least, so nothing really there for me anymore. Overpriced. So, nah, I don't go there much. Yeah, my Subway is right down the street. It's okay once in a while. Oh yeah, I think remember. I kind of remember that. Kind of like the Noid from Domino's. Avoid the Noid. But yeah, it's just been yeah. A lot of places have kind of closed up, and they just don't have. Yeah, my Subway's kind of gone downhill, and they no longer participate in the coupon program. Because I was going to get a Subway sandwich the other day, and they keep advertising. Hey Scott, they keep advertising the buy one foot long get one free, and I tried to do that, and it kept saying that this location does not participate in that program, so could not use the coupons at their location, so had to pay the full price, and I don't know. If I'm going to pay that, I think I'd rather go to Togo's, which is right down the way, and they got a little bit bigger, better sandwiches for pretty much close to the same thing. So anyway, that's don't go to Subway as much. I tried their nachos. Okay, I tried them. No, I have not heard anything about that. All I know is if the ice cream machine is working, you're lucky. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard any news about McDonald's closing down. Who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Never know. Yeah, they are getting a little bit pricey with all their different items now. Really? Wow, that's crazy. Didn't know they were that long. Most I think I've ever seen is on somebody's video. It was like an hour and a half. It was an hour and a half ad. I could not sit through it. So, but normally they're only like 15, 20 seconds. So, no, although some of them do have decent coupons if you use the app. Yeah, Papa Murphy's, Papa or Little Caesars, they're somewhat affordable. The other ones are way too much for pizza. And if you use it right, Domino's and Papa John's are actually pretty good. Yeah, actually, I had that one night somewhere. I need to get that review out. It's been a while. I actually tried something from Papa Murphy's that I hadn't been to Papa Murphy's in a while. Although you do have to cook it yourself. You get it, you take it home, you cook it. I guess you could add whatever you wanted as well. I remember way back when they used to have, what was it, $5 Fridays? You could get a thin pepperoni for $5. They don't do that anymore, but I just remember getting the Papa Murphy's special on Fridays for $5 for a pepperoni. Couldn't beat that one. Just take it home and cook it, and you had your pepperoni pizza. But now I think it's like $12. Was it 12, $13 Tuesdays now? I don't even know. I haven't been there for a little while. Ugh. I do remember though their stuffed pizzas that were like way expensive, and they actually weighed like 5 pounds. Oh, Cosmic. Okay, yeah, I see. They only had about 2 or 3 locations of that drink only. Oh, okay, not bad. Yeah, Cosmic was doing the drink only kind of pop-up drive-through thing. I guess it didn't last very long. It didn't take off as well. They were like trying to compete with like Starbucks specialty drinks, and that's all it really was. I think they had limited sandwich items too, but mostly drinks. So I don't even think they had any near me. So not a big loss for me. Anyway, that different stuff. Haven't seen too much. Not been keeping up, although I've been trying to keep up with all the new home releases. Yeah, guess they were trying to go a different direction with that one, make it a specialty thing. But I guess didn't catch on. Who knows? Nah, not bad. We do not have any Del Tacos around. I don't even know where the nearest one is. It's not anywhere close to me, so I don't go to Del Taco, unfortunately. I think there might be one like a little ways away, but I don't want to drive out there. Maybe if I'm in that area, I might go check it out, but I'm not going to go out of my way to go on a road trip to check out Del Taco. Same with Sonic. That one's a little ways away. I went on, and I think we have an Arby's in that direction too. So just they're not ideal destination for me, anyways. Never been impressed with Sonic's food. Their drinks are okay, but their stuff. Well, we have a couple of taco places here, but they're not really chains. They're different ones. I don't know if I'm gonna try them or not. One is called Cinco Taco, and one's called Todas Tacos or something like that. And we got little mom and pop shops around here too that are like taqueria type places. I don't go there. I don't go there too often. Yeah, I was not real big on the nuggets. I don't know. Maybe the breading was too much. I tried that hot honey Diablo sauce. It was all right, and it wasn't ideal. And I tried their new nacho fries. They were okay. I know there are a bunch of new things. Nope, no King Taco. No, we don't have any of those. None of those at all. Yeah, and I did hear that KFC is now launching a dirty sweet lightning. Basically, it's their sweet lightning with cream in it. So it's like a peaches and cream type of drink, only available at KFC. So you can go there and check that one out. It's not really anything new. They're just they're getting dirty. They're getting dirty in there. I suppose you could do your own. You get your own stuff and just get some creamer and make your. Oh yeah, the fill up meal. I know I heard that's back. I think they. What do they have? The cherry pie poppers? No, that's Popeyes. No, not my area. I. That might be Southern California or different areas. We don't really have any around here. A lot of those chains are not in my area, so I don't hear about them. I don't know about them. And some of them are East Coast, and some of them are different specific areas. So, um, just how it is. I only can go with what's around me. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I think why did I go there the other day? I think I did try the. Um, oh yeah, the chicken and waffles are back at KFC. That's the big thing. I actually went there the other day and just had some chicken and waffles. They were all right. Fortunately, mine's a KFC A&W, so they got their A&W root beer and some of their the cheese curds and all that other stuff. So they got a little bit different things. I believe it or not, I haven't been to Dollar Tree for quite a while. We now have two Dollar Trees. One was a 99-cent store, and they closed up and reopened it up as a Dollar Tree. Yeah, the wedges, sadly, they went away. And what was it? The twisters and all the other. I want them to bring the pickle chicken back. Because I actually tried to do that when I very first started my channel. I wasn't able to do it. And then they went away, so. But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna come up with next, but sure, there's all kinds of weird stuff. Speaking of weird, all right, I got one for you guys. I got a weird one for you. Maybe you can be like, what? What is that? All right. Are you ready? Well, let's. God, what I think. Break it down. I need that DX music going. Break it down. All right, I found this at American Licorice Company, and I wanted to give it a try. Just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder. Bacon gummies. Maple flavored. This is maple bacon flavored items. Bacon bites. Wait for the review. I thought it was going to be disgusting too, but you'll see. One of those other misleading things. Sometimes things just I don't know. They sound like they're going to be gross, and what did I see now? Cheetos. Cheetos just paired up with Wendy's, and they put out a Baconator Cheetos snack. So you can get a Baconator Cheetos. It's coming into the stores in a couple of days, I guess. They had a thing online where you can get free shipping, but when I went to the website, it's all sold out. So guess I gotta wait for it to come to the store. So if you want Baconator Cheetos, that is coming to a store near you. I know that Wendy's did the Baconator chips, and those were kind of a flop. Did not taste like Baconator to me anyway. But, I don't know. They try. They got all kinds of different. Yeah, I'm telling you, they got weird flavors, weird mixes, weird collabs. Some of the stuff that they come up with is just like, what? Why? Is that a thing? Why would they do that? And some are really disgusting. I've tried a few of the really disgusting collabs and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know who thinks these things up. Same people that think up the weird flavored jelly beans. Some of those were really bad. I don't know why they did that, and why would you want weird nasty jelly beans? You don't want to eat them. Give them to your friends and make them get sick. I don't know. I guess. But yeah, I had tried all the weird. Well, it was called Bernie Bott's Every Flavored Beans. Now it's just called Bean Boozled, but I tried it when it first came out. Gross. Oh, the Butterfinger BBs. Remember those? Still looking for the salted caramel Butterfinger. I haven't found it. Did see it online at Walmart, but they wanted $25 for a case of them, and I don't need a case of salted caramel Butterfinger. So maybe I'll just go in the store and take a look. I get stuff in the stores sometimes too. Just depends. Some of them, it's easier to have it shipped because if I go to the store and they don't have it or it's not in stock, waste a trip down to the store. Now I did find a few items here and there, and drinks and whatnot. Sometimes it's tough to be driving all around looking for different items. I don't know, just doesn't pay anymore now to hunt them down, I guess. Either online, just take an eye, look for it online, look on Amazon, Walmart. Some of the specialty shops have different things. They have Dr. Pepper Tic Tacs. I think that one of the new things is coming out. I haven't seen them, but I will be on the lookout for them. What else did I see? Um, I don't know. I've tried a few of the Dr. Pepper. The Dr. Pepper Slim Jims were not very good. Didn't care for that very much. I know they got the Dr. Pepper other ones. Yeah, blackberry is not actually not that bad. I like it. I like the strawberries and cream, and I kind of like the cherry one. I don't know. That one's not bad. No, we don't have Culver's. That's more I think that's more East Coast. I don't even know. I don't know where the line cuts. I know a lot of that stuff is East Coast um, chains, just like they have the different brands over on East Coast. I know Hardee's, it's Carl's Jr.'s out west, and um, Hardee's East Coast, and it was a Dryers and Edie's, and then they have Hellman's and Best Foods, depending on what area you're in. Same company, just different names. They, don't you know shipping beer east west of the Rockies is a felony? That's called bootlegging, son. Yeah, you can't be driving across. You can't be driving Coors beer east of the Rockies. Although now you can, but back in the day, that was illegal, son. Yeah, that was illegal. Speaking of that, and that's what. Yeah, there we go. See, we got the good old Smokey and the Bandit, 1977. Back in the day. So yeah, all the fun stuff back in the day. Although now you can get Coors beer pretty much anywhere. I don't know. I'm not a beer aficionado, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, a lot of that different coasts and different areas, they don't always have the same things we have out here. I would like to try it. Yeah, I don't know if we have a crunked. I haven't seen it in the stores. Maybe I'll look online. I have found some weird stuff. Like I said, I did find this one. If you guys said this will bring back memories for some people, but I was able to find find this one. Yeah, it's been a been a minute. They have revived, sort of revived, not the same, but close. You guys remember the good old Jolt? Late night sessions of Dungeons and Dragons and staying up all night. The only trouble is it is zero sugar, so it's not quite the same recreation, I guess. Redcon 1 is the company that recreated it, so they went with the zero sugar. And I remember the logo was twice the sugar, twice the caffeine. And then I think then time it was like 4 times extra jolt, I guess is what it was. Before the energy drinks, before the whatever else they had. Because back then they didn't have like really restrictions on caffeine in their sodas. And it really, believe it or not, that didn't have a whole lot of caffeine. I think because this is a bigger can. And I think the regular size cans, I think they had like 50 milligrams. And I think maybe it was like 100 maybe back then, something like that. I don't remember. I don't know how much sugar it was. I'd have to do a little bit of research. But yeah, this is 200 for this one. So not any different from some of the other energy drinks like the Bang and the Rays and Rain and Red Bull and Rockstar. So just different, but it is cola flavored, so that's kind of cool. And I found out all the old cola flavored energy drinks, some of them went away, and I'm not surprised. I tried that one, Bang, the Miami Cola. I didn't understand what made it Miami. I don't know if it had like a lemon flavor to it or what was in there. It was okay. I didn't really care for it all that much. I'm not sure. Not a lot of people doing cola flavored energy drinks anymore. It's always was it Skittles type or Starburst or anything like that. All the different collabs with the C4. Like I tried the C4 Jolly Ranchers flavors. Those were pretty good. Uh, they're always coming out with something new, collabing with it, and trying to give you the candy tie-in. I know Mountain Dew was doing that with all their Voodoo, but they're not doing Voodoo anymore. Believe it or not, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't think they're gonna have Halloween themed drinks anymore. I know they've got the dragon fruit that is out now that is replacing the Frostbite as a Walmart exclusive. So I guess Frostbite didn't sell well, and they got rid of Spark, and they got rid of Major Melon, and I think there was another one they got rid of. So yeah, I guess the popular ones just don't stick around. I didn't really care for Frostbite. I didn't really. Major Melon was okay. Yeah, but they're always coming out with something different, something new, trying new flavors and new versions of them. So yeah, just gotta keep your eyes open for all the different stuff that's coming out. And I've been seeing all kinds of just regular chips and frozen stuff and all kinds of strange items. And I've actually got some, and I will have to put something together. I think I have a what's for dinner video coming up soon because I was able to find some interesting items. So I'll check that one out. And yeah, just all kinds of strange new stuff. Always coming out with something new. I guess. I don't know. What are you doing, Tazzy? You sleeping? He's on his bag again, making noise over there. He loves sleeping on his bag. Not sure why, but does. All right. So what else? Oh yeah, the one thing that I did find out after I got it the other day when I what was it Friday? I had the shakaroni pizza from Papa John's. Apparently, that's a permanent menu item now. So you can get your shakaroni pizza anytime now. It's a permanent addition to their menu. Because I know there for a little while they had it and then they took it away and then they brought it back and now it's back for good. So if you like your New York style pizza and the shakaroni, you can get it pretty much anytime. So check that one out. Peanut butter cups. Plain peanut butter cups. Not with any weird additions to it, just the plain Reese's peanut butter cups. That's my favorite. I know they've got all kinds of weird combos with the pretzels and cookie bits and Reese's Pieces and puffs and fudge and peanut butter and jelly and all the other stuff, but plain peanut butter cups. Go for that. Can't screw it up. Always like just a plain peanut butter cup. And if you put it in the freezer, it's even better. So the chocolate doesn't melt. Although the dark is okay, but I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know any place that actually does Detroit pizza around here. I don't know if we have any actual Detroit pizza. I think Little Caesars maybe makes a Detroit style version, but I don't know that we have any real Detroit style. And we don't have Pizza Hut, so I know they were doing that for a little while, but we do not have a Pizza Hut, so I don't know. Yeah, I've had the $100,000 bar. It's kind of tough to find it now. Not in every store. There's a lot of some of the classic ones. Yeah, and then they get the ones that are for the holidays, and I mean, they try to make them into things, but they look like blobs. Bats and Christmas trees and pumpkins, but they weren't really, they weren't really that shape, I guess. Um, yeah, eggs they're okay. But yeah, whenever I get those ones, it kind of gets like turns into a blob. Sometimes they'll melt. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I actually got some uh, Canadian candy that I still have to try. A lot of different Canadian chocolates and candies. I still have to get to that. Uh, yeah, true. But I'm always on the lookout for strange, unique items. Always chips and candies and all kinds of weird stuff out there. So I got a lot of. I've just been trying to keep up on all this other items that are out there. And it's tough to keep up with everything. They're always releasing new stuff. And hey, Matt, how's it going? So what's up? Hopefully everybody's doing good this week. Like I said, I was just on here for a little while. I was doing some reviews. I thought I'd come on here and just chat with you guys a little bit, see what you guys are up to. Anything interesting, or if you've heard any news. Working on a few other things, and I think oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, my the review did go live. Okay. So yeah, I think it was one of the new Lay's chips. And that was the newest review. And oh really? Okay. Yeah, we have not had any problem here. We've had little bits and fires around, just around my area, but they're like grass fires and stuff. But no, not too bad. Fortunately for here, occasionally I do get reports and stuff that they've got outdoor fire, but they ended up taking care of it fairly quickly. So yeah, sometimes though we get a lot of smoke and stuff from fires around the areas. So, but lately it's been pretty good, and it's been mild here, so not been that bad. But I know how the air quality can be really rough. I know in the past we've had fires and wildfires and stuff, and all the smoke comes down here. And there for a while, it was like kind of eerie around here. You get like the yellow, like smoke and fog and all that, and just in the area. It was like you go outside, and it was supposed to be like the apocalypse. Oh yeah, that I think there tonight was supposed to be a strawberry moon. I don't think I haven't gone outside. I think I can't really see it in my area. I'm not out in the country, so I don't get a very good picture of the moon from for me, anyways. But I think that's what I saw something about that, the strawberry moon. So I've been seeing something about that. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Well, well, hopefully they'll get it taken care of, and you get a little bit better smoke will go away. Hopefully, if they can get everything under control. I know it takes a little while to recover from all that stuff. So stay inside, stay where it's safe. Yeah, I don't know if it might already be past. So I think I saw something about 11 o'clock, and it's already 12. So I think that the moon may have passed me by. Never really could see those really good when I got outside. I'm in not in a very good area, and can't really see it real good from around me, anyways. Houses and clouds and trees, I can't see too good. I'd have to drive out and look in the remote area to get a better picture. But that's what I saw something about it. No, didn't hear that one. sounds like a sounds like a horror story. Oh, okay. I haven't heard that. So I'm trying to think if there was any. I really haven't been keeping up with what's on the news or anything like that. Try to keep away from all the crazy crazy news and all that stuff out there. I just bits and pieces of things that are out there. I've been trying to keep up. Yeah. Um, yeah. See, I don't get into that. I don't like horror. That's why. If it's something weird like that, I try not to get into it. Yeah. Yeah. I remember those wacky wall walkers, and then they had was it the creepy crawly maker kit, where you make your own little monsters out of that little goo. How long ago was that? Back in the old days when you had all the other Easy Bake Oven and was it Monster Maker Kit, and there was some other the Harry Potter potion maker, and uh, of course then you had the things that are now banned. The was a chemical kit and the wood burning set, and I think I actually did the one where I made a FM radio jammer. You put it together and you had a little resistor, and then I guess you tuned it and you could jam a radio station and broadcast over, like, remember Mr. Microphone? Stupid commercials. It's Mr. Microphone by Ronco. Mr. Microphone and the oven, rotisserie oven, and the pocket fisherman, and all that crazy stuff they used to have selling on infomercials. Don't think so. Nope. I'm not as brave as Al Bundy. It's Mom Mystery Meat Pack. No, no, thank you. Look, it's moving. No, I'm not into the mystery. No, that's okay. Hopefully you're not Hannibal Lecter. Oops. Tastes like chicken. Makes me think of that movie Soylent Green. Soylent Green isn't made by people, it is people. That's okay. Yeah, I remember those creepy crawler, wacky wall walkers, and they had the ones that popped up. Haven't seen those for a little while. Used to get them in the grab bags. Slime in the can. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think I can't really see it here because I just don't get a very good yeah, Pet Rock, and what else? They had all kinds of weird things that they used to sell and get. Some of the stuff you used to take home, and I remember all the old stuff from way back when. Handheld games, and the stuff before we have all the technology that we had, board games and Etch a Sketch and all those other real simple stuff. Well, I did the one where it was grilled cheese and pickles. Those were actually not too bad. Everybody thinks it was gross, but I did try the one, yeah, the grilled cheese and pickle. And then it was a spicy pickle too, so yeah, I tried that one. I tried a couple of gross sandwiches too. I made a peanut butter and bacon and banana sandwich, the Elvis special. What else did I do? Tuna fish and jelly, I think. Was it? Yeah, tuna fish and jelly and kimchi and it's all kinds of weird. I've done some weird sandwich challenges. Yeah, that works too. Yeah, always try some interesting stuff. You can make all kinds of strange concoctions. But yeah, basically grilled cheese. You can add whatever you like in it, I guess. Depends on what you like. Grilled ham and cheese, grilled I don't know, grilled cheese and bacons. There's a lot of different stuff you could do. If you want to get really wild, you can get into strange stuff. Not just grilled cheese, but what did I see? Inside out grilled cheese, where you put the cheese on the outside, make it like a crust. Or you can get into the grilled cheese sliders, I guess. And there's possibilities are endless. Yeah, and I just put up a new poll. I don't know if you guys saw it or tried it. The new poll was, what kind of chips do you like with your sandwich? I know a lot of people, sometimes they put chips in their sandwich. So do you like potato chips, corn chips, tortilla chips, or some other thing, or no chips? Everybody's a little different, I guess. As far as chips goes, I know that a lot of people like sandwiches and French fries or onion rings or I don't know, salad or fruit. Yeah, not everybody likes chips, and that's okay. Everybody's a little different. Sometimes a good sandwich and chip is a good combo. Normally, if you go like to sandwich shop, Subway specifically, you get the sandwich and a bag of chips. Depending on what kind you like. I don't know, you like potato chips or Fritos or Funyuns or something like that, I guess. And it also does depend on the sandwich. What pairs with a specific type of sandwich. I wish they would bring those back. I remember way long time ago, probably back in the 70s or maybe even the 80s, Campbell's was doing a home soup and sandwich combo thing. And what it was is it was a frozen meal, and it came with a sandwich and a little bowl of frozen soup. And you would put it in the microwave the soup, and I think you'd thaw out the sandwich, and it was like a perfect pairing. And I remember something like yeah, it was like grilled cheese and tomato, and then it was I think hamburger and clam chowder, and I think it was ham and Swiss and chicken noodle or something like that. I remember they had a couple of them. It didn't last all that long though, unfortunately. I kind of remember it because I think I got a couple of them. I just remember it was like chicken noodle, and it was like chili and a hamburger, I think was one of them. It was already made. It was called Campbell's Super Sides or something like that. Okay. But yeah, that was many, 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 many years ago. They had a lot of cool items, but they've been since discontinued. Don't know why. Some of them I liked. There were so many good ones that I used to like, and they are gone. They haven't been around for a while, and I don't know when they disappeared. I was trying to look for those. I think it was Sara Lee brownies in the frozen brownies in the tin. They were already frosted, and they had the walnuts on the top, and those disappeared. Remember, those used to be good. Already frosted, already in the tin. That went away, and they used to actually have frozen cupcakes. I remember that. Frozen cupcakes, they were in the tin, and they already made, and they had the frosting. And I think they even had like pound cake and some of the other ones. I don't think they have those much anymore. I know Pepperidge Farm still has some, but nah, they got rid of all the good stuff. No, actually, no, I can't really do the live from a theater just because can't do that. Yeah, the hot side hot, cold side cold. McDLT. They had it in the styrofoam. Oh, I went there the other. Believe it or not, this blew my mind. I went to McDonald's the other day, and somewhere along the line, it disappeared, but now it is back. The daily double is now back at at least at my McDonald's. I don't know, somewhere along the line they had it and it disappeared. Basically, it's a double cheeseburger with lettuce and tomato and mayo. So, yeah, I don't know if it's a permanent thing or whatever. I just happened to see it. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That's weird. So, yeah, daily double is on their menu. They used to have it all the time. So it was kind of strange to see that one. But yeah, I haven't been to a movie theater in a long time. Tell you what, the last movie that I saw was The Force Awakens. That's the actual last movie that I actually saw in a theater. So, how long ago did The Force Awakens come out? I watch them at home. You can pause, you can go to the bathroom, you can pick it up later. You don't have to sit behind people. And actually, I actually have popcorn. Some of the ones I still have, I still got some I gotta try. That I'm also afraid, I'm afraid to try. 'Cause I got one that's super hot, and I got a couple other ones, and some other other stuff. Just a little bit afraid to make that popcorn. Although you can get the movie theater popcorn, Orville Redenbacher, I believe. I worked at a Whataburger for about a month. And I worked at a place that's no longer there many years back. Pizza place. Yeah. No, I never worked at a Jack in the Box. I saw a thing. It was funny. It said, "What you should do now, if you're trying to get a new job, put on your resume that you were manager of Blockbuster and some of these other places, and who are they going to call to check on it?" I was manager at Blockbuster and some of these other. Yeah, Goonies. I think they're coming out with a Goonies Part 2, is from what I heard. Yeah, who are you going to call? I don't know. You can't call the places that aren't in business anymore. So how are they going to check on you? Yeah, but that's been many years since home video, and that, yeah, Netflix doesn't even do the mail order where you'd send in the DVDs and you'd mail them in. They don't do that anymore. And even Redbox went out. Yeah, I don't like the remakes of most of the stuff that's out there. Yeah, and then paying $12 for a box of candy to go with your movie. You didn't rewind it, 50 cents. Yeah, we had a Hollywood. We had a couple mom and pop stores too. Those didn't last very long though. Yeah, there was a for a while. Some of them, if you forgot them, it's almost cheaper to buy the movie. I think they actually had a cap though. If you got to a certain point, they would say, okay, whatever, 12, $15 in late fees. Yeah, that was kind of cool. I remember going to Suncoast Motion Picture Company when they first came out, and then all the movies were so super expensive when you would get them from the place. It was like it was like $40 for a VHS on a new release. That was I never understood that because I remember seeing that it was like they had them under glass, like they were like yeah, you can get a VHS player, you can get a same place that you could rent a rug doctor. Shampoo your carpets, watch a movie. I think they even had where you could rent video game systems too, like a Xbox or a PlayStation. Yeah, they that was like kind of new. Nah, didn't know that one. And I haven't been to any of the GameStop or Best Buy or any of those things in many years. I've spent many years since I've even gone into those. They were all way too expensive. All that stuff was just way too much. But times have changed. So you never know. So what else? Yeah, totally different now. Back in the day, they had all that stuff, but they don't have it anymore. So what else? Yeah, times have changed. Keep thinking of that. All right. Okay. Yeah. I never really got into that. I never did gaming systems. I never did I had an original Xbox and that was the last gaming system that I had. So never really got into the whole gaming platform thing. Um I'm actually drinking Jolt. It's a jolting development. Jolting development. That's what I'm drinking tonight. What a jolting development this is. Yeah, back in the day, no, it's cola. It's a liter of cola. It's for a cop. Hey Farv, can you get a liter of cola? Did you spit in it? No, I didn't spit in it. I know. Well, it's more like just plain generic cola. Coke's got a real cola nutty kind of flavor. Pepsi's more sweet. This one kind of reminds me more like RC or maybe like a Shasta, kind of like a watered down version of it. But yeah, that was the biggest thing. I know you get like the generic cola. Yeah, I think Red Bull, that's kind of like a citrusy thing. The regular Red Bull. Yeah, Red RC Cola is still out there. I think they have cherry and a couple of ones, and then they had that one called Diet Right, which is like a diet version of RC. I remember that. I think it was Arby's has RC Cola on tap. At least they used to. One of the very few places that carries RC Cola on tap. Most of the places either Coke or Pepsi, or maybe both if you go to like a convenience store. But yeah, RC is still available. I've seen it in my store. You get it in bottles and cans, and it's generic. Like it kind of reminds you of the Sam's Cola or the generic store brand cola, and it just says cola, whatever their brand name is, Sunny Select or Signature or whatever. Great Value Cola. I don't know. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're not in all areas. I know Mellow Yellow was tough to find. They do not sell Mellow Yellow in cans here. I had to order it from somewhere on Amazon and have it shipped here. Although you can get Mellow Yellow on tap at Wendy's, I know that. But yeah, that was one of the ones that just not readily available around here. Some of them you can find. There's just really tough. Um, that I was like, what was it? Cactus Cooler and Ruby Red Squirt and a couple of the other ones that are very rare. Yeah, well, everybody's like I said, everybody's a little bit different on what they like. If they like Dr. Pepper, if they like Coke. Believe it or not, Slice is back. uh, it's not quite the same, but yeah, they actually brought Slice back. And Squirt is available, the regular one. I think they've even got Diet Squirt. Yeah, I'm in the process of trying some of the other flavors as well. When you go to the restaurant and you serve yourself the fountain drinks, or you go to a gas station or something like that. Okay, yeah. See, but that's over there. So I don't know anybody that has Mellow Yellow here. Yeah, that was at. It's called a healthy soda now. They've revived it. I actually have some somewhere. I still gotta try them. Uh, but yeah, just they have some of them. I wish they'd bring some of the other things back. Surge made a brief comeback at Burger King. I don't think they have it available anymore. And what was some of the other strange flavors of sodas and stuff like that they don't have anymore? They've been discontinued. What was the other one? All the different versions of Sprite that they used to have. They don't do that anymore. course, then there's some Mountain Dew. Maybe they might bring some of the other flavors back. I've been hearing bits and pieces about some of those unique blends in the Coke. They actually brought that back a few years ago. Was it Stranger Things did a collab a couple years back. They brought a new version. They brought the new Coke version available. You could get exclusive for like it was like $25 or some ridiculous amount, and you got like a can of new Coke. Wasn't well received. They did not care for it. A lot of people said it was like Pepsi. It was watered down. It was no good. It didn't last. It was about a month, and everybody said, "No, don't bring back the old version." Yeah, I don't know. You can still find the regular Mexican style Coke in the bottles. Those are actually the best one. Coke and Pepsi, and I think Sprite and 7 Up are still available in the regular sugar in a bottle. You can find them in sometimes in your grocery stores, specifically on a shelf, in the glass bottles. Those are actually pretty good. I've actually tried the Coke and the Pepsi and the Sprite. Mexican Coke, yeah. Well, like I said, I don't know. I don't think they have Dr. Pepper in the bottle though. So I just know of Coke, Pepsi, Sprite, and 7 Up, and maybe like Bubble Up and some of these other ones that are actually in the bottle. Real sugar. I know they were doing that throwback Mountain Dew throwback. Real sugar. I don't know if they still do that or anymore. But yeah, if you drink Mexican Coke and you drink regular Coke, you can really tell the difference. The real sugar really does make a big difference as opposed to the fructose or what are these artificial sweeteners, sucralose or aspartame or whatever they're adding in there. I know they had Splenda for a minute. I think they've discontinued that. Some of the stuff they ended up getting rid of. So yeah, just the way it is. I guess they're not popular. People don't like it. It's cheaper to go with the fructose than it is with the sugar. So I guess it's whatever is cheaper for them to produce. That's why all these other items are getting away from a lot of stuff. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I know they got a couple of versions of Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I guess you could find it. Depends on where you go. Yeah, a little bit of cane sugar, or you could get like the agave nectar. I guess add that into your tea or something like that. Get the real version of it. So yeah, just a lot of stuff. A lot of things have changed over the years. So let's see. Other than that, not a lot going on. Like I said, I just was coming on here to see what you guys are up to. Went with a couple of reviews. Stay tuned for all the new reviews throughout the week. Also, the polls and all that fun stuff. And yeah, watch all the stuff that's out there. And I will be back on Friday. We'll have a little bit more fun then. And just, like I said, trying to get through a lot of stuff here. Just wanted to hang out with you guys for a little while, see what you were up to. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff to take care of. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. stay cool wherever you're at, I guess, if it's hot, and just find some fun stuff to do. So I appreciate you guys hopping on tonight, saying hi and hanging out for a little while. And think about time for me to wrap it up and find something else because my starting to get fatigued here. All right, so everyone have a great rest of your week, and I will see you on Friday. I have no idea. I don't know. That's his thing. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys Friday. Have a good one, and take it easy. All right, see you guys later.